Very impressive with Alcaraz. I mean, his arms are getting bigger. He's stronger. He's hitting the ball harder than ever. His forehand is just amazing. He's rocking the ball, is smashing the ball. He's moving well. His attitude is just perfect. It's great. So I'm very enthusiastic with him. I believe we're gonna have someone very special in Spain, in the tennis world. He's got charisma. He's got personality. He's well educated. So I think Alcaraz is going to be one of the guys to watch this tournament because it's going to be very interesting. It's the way he is. He's very strong. So I don't think he does it in purpose. It's just because he works so hard. He might spend lots of time on the gym and doing lots of exercises, and he just becomes bigger and bigger. The important thing is not to go too much that you lose maybe a little bit of movement or flexibility. But watching him these days, you can see he's adapting very well. It's only the first tournament he plays this year. He didn't play any previous tournament, so that means that he doesn't need to play too many matches to feel good. It's just because he's young, he's brave, and he's someone that he truly believes in himself. You can't compare any player because they're different. Nadal is lefty, Alcaraz is righty. They've got some similarities, yes, because at the same time they've got this great attitude, both of them. They move well. They just go for it. They're not afraid. They don't feel any fear to play against a good opponents. But we need to just let him go his way. I mean, to compare against someone that he's been winning 20 Grand Slams and millions of tournaments and Masters thousands, I don't think it's normal. And one is from Mallorca, the other one is from Murcia. Okay, they're both Spanish, but you have different situations, different process. So I think Alcaraz will have his own career. We won't compare him to Rafa, and if you need to compare, it has to be for some certain things, not as a results point of view, because this is, in my opinion, just a debate that it doesn't make sense. I think in a way he's happy that people feels like they can compare Alcaraz to Nadal, of course, but he wants to be himself. He wants to be Carlos Alcaraz, and that's the most important thing. If someone is telling you, oh, you're going to be the new Rafael Nadal or so, in a way, you should feel so proud. But you can't just think about being like him, because you have your own game, your own mindset, and it's totally different. So I don't think it would bother him. And once he will win his first major, I think people will forget about it. But it's normal that as a Spanish, people talk and say like if he would be similar than Rafa or not, because that's part of life. But I think he just needs to focus on himself, because he's someone that he's well determined. He knows what he wants, and I'm sure when he steps on the court, he feels right now that he can beat anybody in the world, and it's going to be a very difficult guy to beat because he's moving well physically. He's you can see that he can run forever. Then he puts so much pressure with the serve and with the forehand and with the return. So I think it's going to be an amazing match. Whoever plays against him in the next round, if it's Berrettini, that would be a huge match, because both are having a great forehand, and they're going to have a good rallies, and it's going to be like an unbelievable match to watch. Very nice guy, very friendly, very open, very cute. He's well educated. When he sees you, he's very respectful. I'm much older than him, but when he sees you, he always says hi in a very good way, always looking at you and asking you how you feel. It's not like he feels like he's the end of the world right now because he's playing a very good tennis. He knows the past of our history and our country, and he knows the players that we've been there for many years. So in a way, it's nice to see that they respect you. You don't need it. I don't need it. I don't care. But it's nice. You talk a lot about players when you are in the locker room, and especially the ones that are coming in and surprising you. And of course, if you see someone that is winning so easy, everybody's looking. You know, you can't fake. You can't just hide. It's normal that when you are there, you're gonna go and talk and see and say, look how his arms are big now, and the way he's hitting the ball, the way he's moving, the way he's acting on the court. For sure, he's a great example to follow. So I think it's good that the players are just consider him as some of the good players right now on the tour, and look at him, because you can learn a lot from him as well.